I'm actually in Seattle. So Michigan would be down with that. They'd be like, yeah, whatever. But, ask me later to explain that. For anyone who was offended. It's a different street working class culture, and anyway, I'm going to shut up and just read the goddamn poem. Okay, here we go.
Yes!
Sorry, people, that was a lot of banter, okay? I used to think I knew the dark. The way my father's shadow fell on my pink bedspread, my mother's knuckles knotted in my hair, the welts I wore to kindergarten, I used to think the worst thing that would ever happen was when she died and he left, and for 13 months I didn't get out of bed. My intimacy with the esophagus of trauma, how it muscled me into velvet, that was the dark. Then the spots came. Red to ankle, calf, belly, hip, chest, one of them directly under my right eye, internally bleeding. When the doctor said, drive slowly to the hospital and don't bump your head, I didn't know my entire life would change. I didn't know. I'd lose the ability to walk the aisles of the spring bloom or dance for more than 3 minutes. I didn't know. I wouldn't be able to teach while standing up or tour with poetry or enjoy July the way healthy bodies celebrate. I didn't know my bedroom would become my tomb and my playground. Thank God I have a view of the mountain. I mean, thank God. Among the medicine that has kept me alive, we can count Mount Rainier. We can count this community who gave me your dollars and your hugs and your willingness to not back away from the sick. God bless those who don't back away from the sick. You have mercy for bone marrow and grace for blood. I don't want to be in this body. As much as I want to be in this body, if I could, I would unzip and step into a world in which I can run, Lord. Why didn't I run more, Lord? Why didn't I see friends? If I tell you I don't envy your health, I am lying. If I tell you I wouldn't shove you out of the way at the lip of the lifeboat, there are days I'm lying. The thing about spending this much time near death is that it brings into vicious focus what is the only gift, breath. It is finite, more finite than cash or daylight. I used to think I knew the dawn until I almost died in Harborview Hospital. Next to me, a man chained to his bed, detoxing. On the other side, a woman coding as her husband wept into her waistline. I dreamt of singers come to sing me to the other side. I saw the white light. I began to hover over my body and then wrenched myself back into my bones, woke up matching the woman's husband's grief tear for tear with gratitude, because as it turns out, after decades of suicidal depression, I want to live. So I will take this ugly swan dive of a world in whatever form it comes. I will take your strip malls and rhododendrons coughing on the roadside. I'll take your injustice and river toxin. Give me your rape and greed. I have spent most of my life trying to heal from incest. But go ahead and bring back my father's shadow if it means I can drive Lake Washington's cherry blossoms one more season. People, it is spring outside. What the fuck are we doing in self-denial? I want a cake buffet in my living room right now. Yes, I will let them put the beasts in my blood again, the ones that make me shit the bed and lose my hair and spring in my car when no one's watching. If it means I can hold hands with someone I lust, let her lead me onto the dance floor for my 3 good minutes. You can't know this until you know this, but take my advice. You don't want your flash pass review of what it all amounted to be sat in a cubicle and never went out for Glee Club. You want to sing Open Your Windows. Here comes the sun. I haven't sung in front of anyone since I was 4, and my mother told me I sucked, but cupping the chin of my own death taught me there is no less beauty in off-key. So I can spend my remaining daylight whimpering about what I've lost, or I can take what I've got and run. Last summer, while the healthy were out picnicking and dashing skippily across crosswalks, I was making friends with a spider. We'd taken up residence in a corner outside my window. She was fast and brutal, would wait for sunset when the bugs came out and then pounce. I watched her suck the life out of the heads of several bees while I cheered until the day a ladybug, clearly out past curfew, started waddling across the window towards the web. I thought about tapping on the glass to warn the lady, but then I thought, why should just the pretty survive? And who am I to reroute fate? So I did nothing but watch life dish up life's terms, me, sick and brutally grateful in my pink chemotherapy gown, watching as God marched that baby 9 inches, 2 inches, 3 millimeters away from the web, when, to my marvel at the velocity of light there in the twilight, she flew. Yeah.